Hi friends, welcome back to your practice. I am Katie Arnold and today's class is going to be our Stress Less Restorative. We are going to take our practice and bring it way down, holding poses for a few minutes at a time to really help our bodies, to help our nervous system calm down. This practice is a great way to reduce stress, to reconnect with yourself, and really find some peace during maybe a crazy season of life. Before we get into this practice, we do need one prop for today's class. And don't worry, you don't need anything crazy. All you need is one blanket. That's all. We are going to use this blanket to help support our bodies through a series of poses, and this is all you need. So go ahead, unroll your mats, wear some comfy clothes, and we will get started with this practice. All right, so for our practice, we're gonna get started in a nice easy seat. I'm going to elevate my hips because I really like that in a seated practice. So if you want to, just go ahead and sit on the edge of that blanket. If that doesn't feel good to you, then don't even worry about it. Just cross your legs nice and easy. Sit up nice and tall. Roots planted down, crown pulling up high. Maybe blink the eyes shut, taking the gaze inward. Hands resting on your knees. And just start to become aware of how you feel in this space that we're in right now. What's coming up for you? And really just taking no judgments. If you're noticing stress, anxiety, we're gonna work on letting all of that go today. Seeing if first we can just root ourselves present. Take a nice big breath in through your nose. A big sigh out of an open mouth. Beautiful. Again, inhaling through your nose. Exhale, sigh, and let it go. One more time like that, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Return to a natural breath. Letting it ground you, letting it anchor you. No need to control it in any way, shape, or form. Just feeling that breath as it moves in and out of your body. Relax your shoulders down your back a little bit more. Can you release any tension or clenching in the jaw? Bringing yourself deeper and deeper into this practice. Allowing yourself to step away from the physical space, the physical world for just this next little bit here, this time that we are together. At any point during this practice today, your mind begins to wander, as it likely will as you hear Any outside noises, whether that be in my space or yours, can you allow yourself to just let it be a part of the experience? Instead of judging it, worrying about it, or trying to analyze it, just notice it, acknowledge it, and welcome it into our space. And we're going to start a 4-count breath. So we'll inhale for 4. We'll pause just briefly at the top of the inhale, and then we'll exhale for 4. Pausing again at the bottom briefly before repeating that pattern. If for some reason this breath doesn't feel right in your body today, then I just want you to sit and breathe naturally and allow your focus to come to the breath and how it feels in your body. If it feels good to you, we'll begin this practice together. Inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Returning back to your natural breath. Feeling a little bit more stress dissipate and release. If you are sitting on your blanket, just go ahead and gently remove it out from underneath you. We're going to take this blanket, and I have mine folded up, I guess, 2 or 3 times here. And we're going to take this and we're going to create a nice little roll, like a little Tootsie Roll almost. And so go ahead and just take one end and start to roll it up nice and tight. Once you have your rolled blanket, I'm going to place it down on our mats. And I'm sitting probably about 6 inches away from the edge of my roll. And I'm going to start to roll down on one side. I am on my left hip here. And I'm going to start to roll or lower down onto that roll, coming in line about with the edge of my bra strap, so about halfway down the chest. Extend that left arm long, and then my legs are at a little bit of a bend here, just for a little bit more support. Reach that right arm up and over. Gently let the head rest down in between your arms. We get this nice side body stretch. And we'll be here for about 10 breaths before switching to the other side. take that right hand and just place it back down onto your mat and gently press yourself back up. And we'll just take it over to the other side. So swinging onto that right hip. Take that right arm out nice and long as you slowly lower yourself down. Giving yourself a moment to find that alignment, getting that roll in just the right place. Reaching that right arm out and then reaching that left arm up and over. Letting the head rest down. Finding the length in this pose, but also finding the support. And placing that left hand on the mat, slowly pressing yourself up and off of your roll. And then now we are just going to take that roll and place it lengthwise on our mat. And then we're going to sit our hips just about an inch or two away from the edge of that mat and slowly lower all the way down. So that way the roll is lining up with the length of your spine. And it can be nice here sometimes to maybe grab a second blanket and use it as a pillow. Otherwise, if it feels okay, you can allow your head to lie back. I like to plant my feet with my knees up towards the ceiling. You can extend them out on your mat as well. Arms resting beside you. Feeling this gentle opening of the heart space. Feeling the opening of the throat if you're allowing that head to gently fall back. Almost being able to physically picture any stress or worries that are on your heart just melting away from that heart space as we open it up right now. Maybe you can physically, visually imagine those worries washing away. Opening up more space for thoughts and beliefs that better serve you. out of this pose. You can either gently press yourself up or go ahead and roll over onto one side and then press yourself back up. We are going to take our roll with us as we lower all the way down onto our mats. Feet planted, knees up nice and high. And this time we are going to lift, press into those feet, lift those hips up, and slide your roll underneath your low back, underneath that tailbone, and then allow the hips to rest down onto that rolled up blanket. Arms resting by your side. I like to kind of walk my shoulder blades out, especially if I notice them kind of finding their way up towards my ears once I first lie down. And feeling the support, feeling the grounding and the anchoring of this posture. Feeling sturdy and stable like a mountain in this pose. Knowing that even when life gets stressful and tries to knock us down, we have the ability to stay grounded, to reground ourselves, to reconnect with ourselves. Mountains sometimes have their moments where they crumble and they shed layers, but underneath they are still sturdy and grounded and often stronger for the shedding that they endured. We're going to keep that rolled up blanket right where it is and start to bring your knees into your chest. And you might have to adjust that blanket a little bit. And then once you get them into your chest, go ahead and send those legs straight up towards the ceiling, finding our legs up the wall. Now, I will say, if you have a wall available and accessible to you, you are more than welcome to move yourself over to that space. But when we don't have that available, and even sometimes when we do, to take this supported legs up with that blanket underneath the hips can just feel really nice. allowing the stress, the anxiety, those limiting beliefs that you may be holding on to, those things that are no longer serving you, letting them cascade down your legs like a waterfall. And gently bringing those knees back into your chest, planting those feet down on the mat. We're going to take that roll and slide it down even more, making our way to Shavasana. And I really like to have this blanket rolled up underneath my knees for support. Letting those arms rest long by your side, palms facing up. Allowing yourself to receive all the benefits of this practice. If you don't like having the blanket underneath your knees, you don't need to have it there. If you're feeling kind of chilly, you can always take that blanket and cover yourself up. When we move through this restorative practice and we really allow ourselves to allow our nervous system to slow down and to calm down. It's not uncommon for our temperature to drop as our body finds a little bit more ease. So if you're feeling a little cold, then taking that blanket and covering yourself up can feel really nice and calming. to bring some awareness back to the breath. Noticing it, feeling it. Noticing all the places where your physical body meets the mat and the ground beneath you. And when it feels good, maybe wiggling fingers and toes. Circling the ankles and the wrists. Any small movements that just allow you to gently bring some awareness back to our physical body. Maybe reaching long from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. And rolling over onto one side, finding a fetal position. Taking a few more moments here to feel supported, to feel rested. And gently pressing yourself up. Finding a nice, easy seat. Just the way we started this practice. I hope that you are feeling less stress, feeling rested, and maybe even more importantly, feeling reconnected with yourself, with your heart, your soul, and who you are. Namaste. Hi friends, I'm just popping back in here real quick to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like this video, comment below, and if there's something specific that you want to see, let me know that as well. Go find me on Instagram at I am Katie Arnold, and I would love to bring a class just for you.